Sitting on a Fence, a lightning talk by Asha Rani Devaya, Iconly 2019 Fellow.
I would like to invite Asha now here, sitting to my left, um, to give us a lightning talk on an interesting title, Sitting on the Fence. Asha.
Thank you, Nidhi. Good afternoon, all. I am Asha Rani Devaya. I am from Bangalore and I am a person with low vision. Sitting on a fence, sitting on a fence is a situation where a person is unable to take a decision either because of confusion or due to lack of courage. I do have a journey which starts from a confusion and turns to a clarity, and that I would like to share with you all. The journey of confusion begins when my parents decided to put me to school. I am not blind. I cannot be put to a blind school because I have vision. And the sighted schools were not ready to admit me because my vision is not sufficient to go for a sighted school. I was in between. Finally, I get an admission in a sighted school stating that with the condition, we cannot provide any special training or assistance for the child, but we will give her admission. So my mother takes the responsibility, and there my education begins, and my mother is my first teacher. As years passed on, I was pretty grown up. I understood that I am invisible. My presence are only limited to my attendance registers. I was not inclusive. I was deprived from opportunities which other students were able to get. There, I developed a sense of confusion where I have some problem. I am different from other children, but I don't know what it is. I developed a sense of fear that other children, if I speak about my problem, again I will be deprived. So I don't want to talk about it. I was hiding. I developed a sense of inferiority that other children or students are able to do something which I am not able to do. I am low when compared to them. With all the complicated thoughts, I suppressed my voice. I just compromised. I just made my mind that I should just go adjust myself to the available support. With this mindset, I went up to graduation. After graduation, I was referred for a secondary surgery. I was undergone a secondary surgery, corrective surgery. This is the time the journey of confusion turns to clarity. I decided I have to bring a clarity. I took a step. I have to identify my problem first. I spoke to my doctor. I understood that mine is not as simple as a short sight. Mine is a disability. It is a low vision. It is permanent. It cannot be cured. And my doctors also advised me there are a lot of facilities and support system that will help me to smoothen my life. But initially, I denied. I don't want to accept myself as a disabled person because I have had a very difficult life as a child, and today I am grown up, I am a graduate, I have learned how to manage myself. And why should I put that label of disability now? Why do I need a support now? I denied, I did not accept. I continued my education. I completed my master degree. Then I started looking for job. This is the time my disability became a question mark. After multiple rejections, I decided I have to dump my fence. I have to accept the reality, yes, I have a disability which I cannot overcome, but I need some special support so that I can match with the non-disabled world. Once I accepted the fact, then I started looking for the solutions. I reached out to Enable India, an NGO, which is working towards training and placement of persons with disability. So there, I was trained on employability skills, I was trained on assistive technologies, I was trained on how I can be an advocate, self-advocacy for my disability. They filled the gap between me and the company requirements. They bridged it. And Enable India organized a job drive where I was selected by Ola Cabs. And now I work as a finance executive at Ola Cabs. So, yes, thank you. And when I entered the office, there's one more question. Will the inclusion happen? Because it did not happen as my childhood. Here, I understand that my disability is invisible. People cannot make out, and it is my responsibility to make them understand. I took the initiative. I spoke to everyone. This is my problem. This is the assistance I need. And now I am inclusive at the office as well. And also, certain fear was there. Most of them always triggered me that, how will you manage finance role with a low vision? Initially, I was very scared. But now, I felt that, yes, it is an opportunity for me to create my own platform in the role of finance, how a person with low vision or visual impairment can also work with finance roles. So I took it as a challenge as well. And along with that, the fear turns to courage at this point. When I started to get knowledge and awareness about the support system that I have, I understood that there is a law, RPWD, which supports me, which clearly states that persons with special needs should be treated differently with an equal opportunity. What is that different treatment? Provide us accessibility, provide us assistive technologies, help us, support us, accommodate us, facilitate us so that we are as productive as the non-disabled. So the question of unproductivity does not exist. The question of fear does not come because I can ask. I have that rights, right? And later, there is one more reason which made my life more complicated is that I am not just a child with disability. I was a girl child with disability. Restrictions, overprotected or superprotected, and safety conscious, which made a very, very limited exposure to the world. And today, I am a woman with disability. Will my gender make any difference in the journey ahead? What challenges I might face? What is the support system I have now? How other women with disabilities are able to manage their lives? To know all this, to make a learning of all this, I choose Rising Frames I Can Lead 2019 as a forum for me. At the conclusion, see, sitting on a fence once in a while, fine, it happens to everyone. We all stuck up with confusions where we cannot take decisions, right? But every time you are on a fence, it is a waste. It is investing your energy in something which is not meant for you. So at one point, we have to accept the realities. We have to look for support systems. That is when we find a solution and we will be placed at the right time. Thank you.
This talk was a part of Rising Flames event, Lead, Grow, Change, September 20th, 2019, New Delhi.